so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son to die for our sins. He raised up to life 3 days later. Raised up to life to give us life. To resurrect the dead in us. To bring us new life. To bring us new light. To bring us a great new perspective. To deliver us from the death that we were born into. I just encourage everyone today, under the sound of my voice, who is hearing me, who are walking past, that you just give and surrender your life to Christ. So it's Christ who died and resurrected for us. It was God who created us. He knows us from head to toe. So he knows every situation that is going on in your life right now, whether you're going through a difficult struggle, where you're celebrating at the moment. He knows everything that is going on in your life. And so if you give your life to him, he will take control. My life to Christ. It was a weird, different experience. I never really expected it to change my life the way it did, the way it has. I definitely feel like I have a new life. I definitely feel like there is new light in me, new perspective, new level of wisdom that I have now that I didn't have before. It's amazing how even the dreams that I had, the dreams that were born into me before I gave my life to Christ, they have now been expanded and now the things that I'm able to accomplish and the things that I'm going to accomplish are a lot greater than what I've ever expected. I just urge you, because of the experiences that I have and many people that I know have had, there hasn't been anyone that I've known that has regretted giving their life to Christ. If you've heard this word before, or you're already a Christian, or you're not really sure, or you have a lot of questions, I do urge you to come here today and come and speak to us. Because it is God who gives life. It is God who gives life. It is God who makes us new, who gives us courage, who makes us bold, who gives us new perspective. Whether or not you're going through a horrible time right now, I do urge you to come here today to lay your life down for Christ so that he can take control. And even if you're going through a positive experience right now, if you're rejoicing at the moment, if you're going through a difficult time, God is the one who makes it complete. He's the one who makes it whole. He's the one who makes it new. He's made my life new. He's made me whole as a person. I've grown up so much in him. Who created this earth, he is the one he's the one who makes everything and everyone new. He himself came down as Jesus to save us. So essentially, God himself created us, and he wants to help us, but we rejected him. So he came down as himself to die for us, to then bring ourselves closer and back to him. I find that quite amazing. That revelation in itself was quite amazing when I realised that he did that for us. Whether or not you are sure or you're not sure, I think it's very easy to ignore. But I do urge you not to ignore. Just because we don't see air doesn't mean air doesn't exist. So just because we don't see or acknowledge God does not mean that God does not exist. His words are true, and they are life, and they are spirit. So I do urge you today to come and to surrender your lives to Him. Because He is the one who gives life. Yes, we are alive, but He's the one who gives spiritual life, who gives eternal life. So whether or not you accept it or not, there is an eternity after being on earth. So it's not so much that once you die, everything's the end. There is an eternity that carries forth. So God is the one that gives eternal life, that He gives eternal life. So if you come here and you surrender yourself to Him, He will give you new life. He will give birth and life to your spirit man. So whether or not you are here today and you're struggling, or you are rejoicing, you're having a good day, you're having not such a good day, you are just going about your day, I do urge you, if you haven't already, that you do come and speak to us, even if you have any questions at all. A lot of people seek for purpose. They seek they ask the question, why am I here? Why was I created? Why was I born? They seek for a purpose, and in the seeking of purpose, they look for purpose in different things. And I don't know if you've ever sort of walked into a situation looking for purpose, and by the end of that thing that you're walked into, you find that you haven't found anything yet. There was a period of time in my life where I was walking and looking for purpose. I was wondering why I was born, why I was created, why I was here. And I only found that purpose when I found Christ in when I surrendered my life to Christ. He's the one who gave me purpose and gave me life. And not even a temporary kind of purpose, not even a temporary kind of life, an actual fulfilling, an ever so fulfilling life, a very ever so fulfilling purpose. So if you're walking around today wondering, why am I here? What is the reason why you are here? And He gives full life and full purpose. And only in Him that you can be made whole. I was also broken for a long time in my life, very broken. And I remember one time being, have you been made whole? And I realized in this process, in this process that I've been through, that God is the one who has made me whole, who has made me a full person. All the broken pieces have been put back together, and so by God that He's made it whole. So I do urge you today, if you haven't already, to give your life to Christ, to surrender your life to Him, so that He can make you whole, so He can give you a purpose, so He can give you new life in your light. God bless you.